Hello children, welcome back to the English 1 session. How are you all? Yes, I hope all are fine. Did you enjoy your holidays? Yeah, I hope everybody has enjoyed the holidays, right? Okay, from today we are going to begin with our syllabus. Okay, children, I hope everybody has one or the other hobby, right? Do you know what are hobbies? Yes, hobbies are those things which you like to do in your leisure time, right? Okay, some children like reading, some like writing, some like drawing, some like to listen to the music, some like dancing, some like swimming. Okay, each and every child has his or her own hobby. Okay, so today we are going to learn a lesson of a little boy whose hobby was reading. Okay, so the name of the lesson is Mohan Likes Reading. Okay, so children, no need to open your textbook. I will explain it from here. You just look into the book. Okay. Here is a lesson, the lesson number 8, Mohan Likes Reading. Okay, now let's read the lesson and understand what they have told about this boy, Mohan. Okay, see here, the room was very quiet. Mohan turned the page of his book. The book was large. It had many colorful pictures in it. Okay, see, you can see a boy here, Mohan. Okay, this boy's name is Mohan. Mohan was sitting in a room which was very quiet, and he sat there to read the large book which had many colorful pictures. Now, can you tell me, children, where do we go to read the books? Yes, what place is it? Yes, it's a library. We go to read books in the library. Library is a place where we read the books. We get many different type of books, and there you can see that there is complete silence in the room. So here also Mohan, he had gone to the library. The room here is the library. He was reading a large book with many colorful pictures in it. Okay. Now see, there are only 3 pages left, said Mohan to himself. Okay. Now Mohan had finished reading and he was at the end of the book now. And now Mohan was left with only 3 pages at the end. How sad! After a few minutes, Mohan came to the last page. Now, as Mohan's hobby was reading, he was very interested in reading and he had finished reading that large book. Now he had come to the end, that is the last page of the book. Okay. Wow, that was an interesting book, said Mohan. Now Mohan, he's speaking to himself. He said that the book which he had read was very interesting. He closed the book and got up. He returned the book to the shelf. Now what Mohan did, after reading the book, he did not keep the book there itself on the table and he did not get up and go out. He returned the book to the shelf. It is our duty whenever we take the book for reading, we have to keep it on its place. In the same way here, Mohan finished reading, he got up, he closed the book and he returned the book to the shelf. That means he kept the book on the shelf. Then he looked at the clock on the wall. Okay, then after reading, he looked at the clock which was hung on the wall. You can see in the second picture here. Okay. The clock told him it was 10 past 5. So here the clock was showing the time as it was 10 past 5. That means 10 o'clock and 5 minutes. Okay. Oh dear, cried Mohan. How did that happen? I have missed my bus. Now Mohan was very worried. It was 10 o'clock at night and Mohan was so interested in reading that he did not look at the watch. He was deeply interested in reading and he kept on reading the book. And when he finished reading, he saw the time and he had missed his bus. Mohan looked around. There was nobody in the room. He was alone. The windows and doors were locked. Mohan became a little frightened. Okay, when he got up, he returned the book, looked at the watch, and when he came to know that it was 10 past 5, now Mohan was frightened. He had missed his bus. When he looked around the room, there was nobody in the room and all the windows and doors were also locked. So now Mohan was a little frightened. Okay, now let's see what will happen. Mohan went to a large desk. On the desk was a telephone. Beside the telephone, there was a sheet of paper. It said, Senior Master 977-64312. Okay, now Mohan, he went to the large table near in the library. And there on the table, here on the desk, he saw the telephone. Okay, there was a telephone there. And beside the telephone, there was a sheet of paper. Okay, a sheet of paper was kept. And on that paper, it was written Senior Master and his phone number. Okay, that means on the sheet, that was the Senior Master's phone number. Now let's see what Mohan did. Mohan picked up the phone and dialed the number. So what Mohan did? He picked up the telephone. You can see here in the picture. Yes, said a voice on the other end of the phone. So when the phone rang, there was another person picked up the phone and yes, said a voice from the other end of the phone. Please, sir, this is Mohan, Mohan said. What time does the school library open? So here, Mohan picked up the phone and Mohan said, Sir, this is Mohan here. And he asked the sir, what time does the school library open? So now see what did the senior master reply. 9 o'clock in the morning, said the senior master. So the senior master replied, the library opens at 9 o'clock in the morning. Oh dear, said Mohan, 9 o'clock. So now Mohan was tensed. He had to wait till 9 o'clock the next morning. Now senior master says, yes, said the senior master. Can't you wait till then to read a book? The senior master thought that this boy wanted to read a book. So the senior master asked him, can't you wait till 9 o'clock in the morning to read a book? Now see what Mohan said. No, no, sir, replied Mohan. I can read many books till then. So here what did Mohan reply? Mohan replied, "No, no, sir. I can read many books till the morning." Why? Why did Mohan tell like this? Because he was already in the library, and library is full of books. So till morning Mohan could read many books. So he said that I can read many books till then. So now let's see what the senior master says. "Then why are you calling me now?" asked the senior master. So now the senior master asked Mohan, "Then why are you calling me now? Why do you want to get into the library?" Now the senior master asked, "Why do you want to get into the library?" But what Mohan replies, see now. "I don't want to get into the library," cried Mohan. So here Mohan said, "No, no, sir. I don't want to get into the library. I am in the library and want to get out. I am locked in." So here Mohan tells the senior master that he was already in the library and the library was locked, and that he wanted to get out of the library. That is why he had called the senior master. Okay, children, I hope you have understood the lesson, right? Okay, see, this boy Mohan, as his hobby was reading, he was very interested in reading, and he did not pay attention to anything. That is why he had got locked into the library. Okay, so from this lesson, tell me, what do you learn? Yes, we learn that whatever we do, we have to do with full dedication, right? But we have to also be conscious. We should be aware where we are sitting, what is going on around, right? Okay, this is about the lesson Mohan likes reading. Okay, children, this is all for today. We are going to stop here and continue in the next session. For today's homework, you are going to read the lesson. Is it clear, children? Okay, thank you, children.